Well, here we are, and it is day 24. I've got 7 days left to run. It got me thinking an awful lot today, and as you can see, I'm not yet in my running gear because I wanted to have a little serious talk about mental health and exactly what it is. So I've been doing a little bit of research, and I think there's a whole massive stigma around mental health, and I think that's what I'm trying to raise awareness of. Yeah, I've been running every day, but it hasn't just been for my mental health. It's been for everybody's mental health. I want to raise money and awareness of the fact that at some stage or another, we all suffer with a mental health issue. I think the problem we've got with stigma is you use the word mental. And as a child, very many years ago, you'd run around the playground saying, you're mental, people are mental, oh my God, they're mad. And so that gives you an impression that if somebody's got a mental health issue, there is something seriously wrong with them. Yeah, there is something seriously wrong with them. They've probably at some point or another just got overwhelmed by a lot of stuff. I had my last day today with my coach, my life coach. He doesn't like me calling him a counsellor. And I had to revisit the past 2 months and things that happened to me that, stressed me out and made me really anxious. Suffered with anxiety and panic attacks, and really rocked my world. And that was hard to revisit today, but also quite cathartic because it made me realise how far I'd come and all the things that I'd done to help myself and everything that I took on board from him to help myself. So anyway, tonight this vlog is quite deep and serious. Bear with me. I'll try and make it as humorous as possible and as interesting as possible. But I really want to put out there that the reason that I've been running for the past 23, 24 days today is the fact that I am raising money for Mind, because I think that mental health is one of the most important things in today's society. So, first of all, what is the definition of mental? Well, I've done a bit of research, and the definition of mental, it says relating to the mind and relating to disorders of the mind. And the definition of health is the state of being free from illness or injury, a person's mental or physical condition. You put those two words together, and the actual definition of mental health is a person's condition with regard to their psychological and emotional well-being. So then it struck me, everybody thinks about mental health, and like I said, when you're younger, you sort of go, oh, they're mental. And I had a look at a list. I went on the internet to research a list of mental health conditions. There are so many, but so many that are surprising and were surprising to me. I'm going to read you out a few in alphabetical order. Bear with me on this because I literally have picked out a few. Acute stress disorder, agoraphobia, alcohol addiction, anorexia nervosa, anxiety disorder, ADD, ADHD, autism, bereavement, bipolar, binge eating, bulimia, caffeine addiction, cannabis, dementia, depression, dyslexia, gambling addiction, gender identity, insomnia, Munchausen's by proxy, narcissistic personality, narcolepsy, obsessive compulsive disorder, oppositional defiance disorder, panic attacks, Parkinson's, passive aggressive, phobias, PTSD, which we all know is post-traumatic stress disorder, premature ejaculation, that is a mental health disorder, premenstrual dysphoria, pyromania, schizophrenia, separation anxiety, sleep terrors, stress, tobacco, being addicted to cigarettes is a mental health disorder, and Tourette's. I'm not going to say anything about that. But yeah, the list is endless, and I am sure over time you could put your hand on your heart and say you have suffered from one of those. And that is the thing. So everybody suffers from a mental health issue. So why is it such a big stigma? I don't understand. I really do believe that there is no weakness when you are feeling overwhelmed by things that are happening to you to say, I need some help. It is a strength, and that is what I have learned. It is a strength to say, I'm not coping very well and I need some help. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your doctor. Go to your doctors and tell them, I'm not coping and I need some help. They will point you in all the right directions. Tell your employers. You know, people need to understand. And at the end of the day, if people walk away from you and they don't know how to help you, then they're not the people that you need in your life right now. Quoting my lovely friend and amazing lyricist, Jessie J, it's okay not to be okay. I would also say in that respect that a very wise man told me the definition of madness is doing the same thing again and again and again and getting the same results. The analogy he used for this was, you make a cake, you get the ingredients, you make a cake, you put it in the oven. My friends have heard this many times at the moment. You make a cake, you put it in the oven. It comes out, it's flat as a pancake, it's rubbish. You're like, oh God, what do I do? So you get the ingredients, again, you make that cake, you put it in the oven, and then again, it comes out rubbish. So you think to yourself, oh, I don't know what's going on here. You make that cake again, you get the ingredients, you make the cake, you put it in the oven, and it comes out rubbish. At some point, you know you have to change that ingredient. You have to change something to make a difference. If you don't change what is going on in your life, then you will just keep doing the same thing again and again and again. You know, at the end of the day, I've got a lot of friends in worse situations than I've been in over the last few months. Some of them are dealing with it. They're getting on with it. They're, you know, seeking help. And others are afraid of that stigma. And I don't want people to be afraid of that stigma. I want people to go and get the help like I have. I've had life coaching. I've had chemical intervention. I've had chats with the IAP service from Solihull. I've been sent on courses. I have done running every day for the last 23 days. And I can't tell you how much better I feel when I think of how I was 2 months ago, just 2 months ago. My frame of mind, my body, my physical appearance, everything about me was just so wrong. And 2 months later, I am coming back. And my story out there, the message I want to put out there tonight is that mental health is not a stigma. If you think that you need help, go get it. Because I did, and I'm still doing it, and I still will be doing it, and I know it's not going to be easy, and I know there are times when I am going to go downhill, but I'm going to come back from that, and I've learned an awful lot to help myself get back from that. So I'm going to go and get changed, and I'm going to go out for a run, and I'm going to think about all these things that I've been thinking about all day. And yeah, maybe I am mad for running every day, but do you know what? I've absolutely loved every minute of it. And with 7 days to go, I know I'm going to miss it. But I'm planning on lots of different things that I'm going to do. Park run, chocolate runs, pizza runs, you know, all those kind of things. So if I leave one thing with you over these, you know, boring, same old vlogs, it's the fact that this was about mental health. If you have £1 in your bank account tonight, please think about going onto my Just Giving page and donating that £1, because you will be helping maybe you in the future, maybe one of your friends, maybe your family, maybe a child that needs it very badly. Because the services are struggling. We know the NHS is struggling. These services don't run for free, and they need all the money they can get to help people like me, like you, like your brother, like your wife, like your husband, your mum, your dad, your son or your daughter. So do that for me tonight, and I'll do a good run for you, and we'll get this done and we'll go through it together. So I'm going to go and get changed now, and I think it's a cat leggings kind of night. So very serious talk over, and I'll let you know how I get on later. Hello. Hope you managed to get to the end of my very serious vlog tonight. I hope you do, because I really wanted to put out that important message and to remind everybody why I am doing this. I've just done 3.36 kilometres in 23 minutes. Just nipping into Asda now to get a bit of bread to have something on toast tea on a Wednesday night. So thanks all for sticking with me, and I hope that, you know, you did listen to the blog. I know it's like 10 minutes long, but you know, what's 10 minutes out of somebody's life if it might help somebody? So thanks for tuning in, and 7 more days to run. So I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. See you later, and remember, if you've got £1, just drop it on my Just Giving page. Thanks, bye.